Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to talk about today my meditation. I set aside an hour a day to meditate. And I know a lot of us struggle with meditation, which is why I feel like this is an important topic to talk about. I create the space to meditate for an hour a day. That doesn't mean I successfully meditate for an hour a day. It means that no matter what, I'm still going to try. I'm still going to set aside the time to just sit and listen. And I think that's where we get stuck. And a lot of us get held up in struggling. One of my girlfriends said to me yesterday, I'm struggling to meditate right now, so I'm just not. I'm also struggling to meditate right now. And I would say 75% of the time is a challenge. It is a struggle. And so it felt very significant to share that when I meditate, I often will start my meditation in this cuddly, sleepy vibe. And I will obviously set the intention to calm my mind and focus on my breath and center myself and all of these things that you think you should be doing when you're meditating. And then the reality of my meditation is did I text that person back yesterday? Or where? And I think that's also part of it. I don't think meditation is supposed to be, at least for me, this is how it goes. Meditation isn't just me quieting my mind for an hour. It's me taking an hour to quiet my mind. So by the last 45 minutes of my meditation, or I should say at 45 minutes, by the last 15 minutes of my meditation, my mind finally gets quiet. And so the entire time, basically up until 45 minutes, is just me bringing myself back. Going to the thoughts, bringing myself back. Losing myself in a rabbit hole of thinking, bringing myself back. Watching emotion come up, bringing myself back. That's all it is. I really feel like that's just what meditation is at the end of the day. It's not sitting quietly and it is that, but I think the majority of the time, and this is where people get tripped up and why we struggle to meditate, is because they don't realize that when they're struggling, that is the meditation. The struggling of watching yourself run these loops or run these thought patterns or struggling to quiet the mind, that is meditating. You watching yourself doing that is what meditation is the witness. You just become the witness of what is actually going on when you're not running a to-do list or running on autopilot. And so hopefully this helps somebody out there, because I know up until I realized that that's what meditation was, or that's what the practice was just bringing yourself back and watching yourself run off again and then bringing yourself back, right? And once you realize that is meditation and what you're doing is absolutely on point, then you stop trying. It's you stop trying, and that is the essence of what I believe meditation to be. And don't listen to me if this doesn't resonate, but if it does resonate for you, check in with your body, see how this resonates, and ask yourself, is that something that would benefit me? Because I don't feel like meditation is for everybody. Just like going to the gym isn't for everybody. I don't go to the gym. I don't thrive in the gym. So I have my own equipment at home because that's where I thrive. That's where I really can embody and get into my groove when I need to work out. Whereas for some people, they need to go to the gym. They need that kind of atmosphere or whatever. And so meditation is the same thing. If I know for me, meditation only works between 5 and 7 a.m. because once the world wakes up, and I can hear things going on around me, it's really hard for me to try and sit in the chaos of my mind, basically, and bring myself back to center when I can feel the chaos in the world starting to wake up. And so that's how I navigate an hour of meditation a day. I wake up at 5:36, any of those times. I don't set an alarm, so I kind of just let my body wake me up however. And normally if I sleep in till 7, I will still make an effort to do an hour of meditation. However, it probably only lasts like 20 minutes, 30 minutes most of the time if it's past 7 a.m. But I share this because I really feel like, we all struggle in these areas. We all think we should be doing these things, and it's the new year, and so we think we should, yes, you should work out, and yes, you should make an effort to still your mind, and whether that's called meditation or a walk in nature with no electronics, or a hike up a mountain, or we all can reach. It's like the saying, all roads lead to Rome. We can all reach whatever it is that we're trying to attain, whether it's health, whether it's abundance, whether it's love, prosperity, passion, intimacy. Right now, I know for me, I want to attract love in my life. I want to attract more love in my life, whether that's with a partner or just love in general, love in all my relationships, just intimacy, passion, whether it be platonic, romantic, whatever. And in order for me to do that, I want to become the love that I am. And so I'm kind of side trailing here away from what I was initially talking about, but it is significant because it leads back to us following the inner rhythms. And the reason I bring that up is because I'm noticing that my health and me choosing to focus on my body's health and my mental health and my emotional health, and taking the supplements and proteins and meeting my nutritional needs, is me creating more love in my life. It's creating love for my body. It's creating love for my physical being, more than just my mental, emotional, intellectual. I'm so prone to feed the intellect, but then I forget to feed the body properly. And so we all have ways of doing this that work for us personally. And so that's why this feels significant, is because instead of trying to fit a mold that somebody else has made for themselves, it's okay for us to explore what kind of mold actually fits us personally. Like I said, if it's not nighttime or in the morning, I'm not meditating, because I know it's most productive for me to meditate in the evening or in the morning. And that's probably for most people across the board, because it's our relaxed time. And if you look at certain times of the day and how they align with the body, you will find that trying to meditate at the most productive time of day is going to be pretty difficult. Or trying to work out when you're going to bed is also probably difficult. Or actually for some, I think it works well, because you raise your heart rate, and then as you're resting, you're extra relaxed. But anyways, we all have ways that work for us. And so to end this gently and as awesomely as I can, that's just it. Listen to your body, find your rhythms, explore your rhythms, and don't let the discouraging of defeat, or this isn't working out for me, or I just can't do it. Don't let these discouraging thoughts eat you, because you can and you will. It's just about finding the rhythm that actually is of benefit to your well-being, your routine, and your body's essence, right? Simple as that. I love you guys. Have a blessed rest of your day.